I'm here with Justin Lee from Buckets and Borders, the Regina-based nonprofit, and we're at the latest court creation here in the Heritage neighborhood, the grand opening scheduled for this weekend. Justin, why the Heritage neighborhood?
I think for us, the Regina basketball community has just always been such a big part of our lives, and we're grateful to be working on a national scale. But every year we want to be coming back to our hometown and doing another court. This particular court at Core Park is something that we've always wanted to do. We've always had a lot of love for this neighborhood, and these courts right here used to be really small and beat up, and so it's the perfect kind of opportunity for restoration.
And Justin, this is a bit smaller than you're used to. You guys do the full court, but there's a nice space for like a 3-on-3. Tell me about this project, the paint colors, and why you chose. You guys always choose a really unique design, really colorful.
Yeah, so I think for this particular court, it is smaller than usual, but what we've started to think about is not if we can't fit a full court in neighborhoods and in communities, it's a great opportunity to add a 3-on-3 court. 3x3 is growing like crazy across the globe from an Olympic level to a grassroots level, so we thought that this would be a perfect installation for a FIBA 3x3 size court, as well with some smaller hoops for the kids to play on. This particular design was designed in participation with the youth and students from Thompson School, which is just a few blocks away.
You've done a handful of courts here now in Regina, all in different neighborhoods. Some, middle to low income. Some, the original one I think was one that was close to your heart because it was at a court that you guys had grew up playing at. Is it important for you to sprinkle these courts around the city?
Yeah, I think for us, and particularly in Regina, we'd love to have courts in every neighborhood in the city. And I think for this neighborhood, working in the core downtown community is really important to us, as it's a very vibrant community with a lot of love for basketball. But I think, for the larger scope, we'd love to see a court in every neighborhood in Regina one day.
Justin, I know for you the courts are all different. They probably all have a special memory. What's one that stands out to you from the many that you've done so far?
I think that's a great question for us. So many courts are really, really powerful. I mean, I think the first one that we did in Regina, the Cage, is always one that sticks out because that's where we grew up. But right now we're on an initiative to complete 25 courts across the country, which we hope to do this summer. So it's hard to say which one's my favorite, but I'm just going to go with the OG because that's where we grew up playing.
25 courts. Can you pull it off? That's a lot of courts, and you guys, I know you have a big crew, but that's a lot of work for you.
Yeah, I think we can. Right now we're going to hit our goal to do 26 courts, and we'll be in everywhere from PEI to Vancouver this summer, and we'll be doing about 10 court projects just this summer, and hopefully we can reach our goal if everything goes as planned.
And you recently got to do a court for an NBA player who's in the finals, Lou Dort. What was that like?
Lou's incredible. We got to know him and his family really well, and got to spend time around his home, and I think for us it's really cool to have a relationship with somebody who's in the finals, and we were actually just selected to have the documentary that we created to be played at the NBA Summer League Film Festival. So I'd encourage you to check it out on our Buckets and Borders YouTube, and it's a really amazing story that Lou has, and he's the perfect example of what it means to be a rising Canadian star and how basketball is growing in this country.
Tell me about some of the partnerships that you've been able to create over the last couple of years.
Yeah, so a big part of our growth as an organization is because of our partnership with Canada Basketball, as well as the WNBA, NBA Canada. We work with organizations like that really uplift not only our credibility and allow us to work with other partners, but fund a lot of incredible projects all over the country.
What gets you excited to paint in the summer heat and put up hoops and meet deadlines?
I think painting is it reminds me of Regina Camp hoop factory back in the day. I think, it's just all about the hustle and the fun. We bring the energy, music. I think the best part, something that we refer to as chain link culture, is people walking by, cheering you on, bus drivers hooting and hollering. But I think it's, the fact that we get to meet so many people right in the community is the best part of painting. So that kind of helps with the heat and the long days.
Justin, good luck with the 25 courts and with the Heritage Project here.
Thank you very much, and we hope to see as many people as we can out on Sunday.